This is a free service that we do here at Horizon Pool and Patio. We test water. Customers will bring it in and we'll test it and we'll let them know where their levels are and what they need to add in order to get their pool in balance. The first thing that we test for is the chlorine and pH. What we do is we add reagents to the water and it reacts with the chlorine in the water to show us what the level is. This is the reagent for the pH. After we do that, we mix. And according to this scale here for the chlorine side, it is very, very dark color. And if you follow it up, you'll see that it's between 5 and 10 or a little higher. So the chlorine level is obviously high in this pool. Obviously, if somebody wanted to go swimming, I would suggest waiting until that chlorine level comes back down, or you will have irritation in your eyes just because of the level of the chlorine. This side we have the pH. If you look, it is somewhere around 8.0. That is on the high side. The pH level should be anywhere from 7.2 to 7.8. We like to target right around 7.5 because that is a normal body chemistry of your body. So we do need to add acid to the pool. For a standard 15,000 gallon pool, we would add 2 cups of acid or 1 pint, and that goes directly in the pool. Now, with the chlorine and pH out of the way, we're going to test the alkalinity. Purpose of the alkalinity, or the range, should be anywhere from 80 to 120. And the alkalinity will help keep your pH in balance. And again, we're adding reagents to the sample to actually figure out what the alkalinity level is. It is a green sample now. Once I add the drops, wait for the color to change. I'm at 8 drops and it's getting lighter. Nine drops is when we achieved our color change. So you take those 9 drops, multiply it by 10, and so the alkalinity of this sample is at 90, which is well within range, the 80 to 120. The next thing that we will test for is for calcium. And the same process, we're adding reagents. And now we're going to add the last reagent and we're going to count the drops to determine where the calcium level is. "23 drops, multiply that by 10, that would be 230 on the calcium level. Calcium levels for pools should be anywhere from 200 to 400, and the calcium on this pool is in range. The last thing that we check for is stabilizer. Stabilizer is added to the pool a few times a year. It's basically sunscreen for the chlorine, helps prevent the chlorine from dissipating so quickly. Half the sample, first half is the sample water, the last half is the reagent. After we mix that, let it settle so the bubbles will clear. And then you look from above, pulling the dot towards you until you can see the dot. This sample, read the number. The sample is at 40, so the stabilizer level on this pool is at a 40. The range is anywhere from 40 to 100 in order to get that level up to hold the chlorine. And that's the water test that we would provide. Obviously, any other specialty chemicals that we need to test for, as far as metals or phosphates, those are all items that we do on a per person basis based on the issues that they're having with their pool.